Okay, quick update on the old Prismatic. We can see this is like it's called a diamond sticker. I brought these for the dividers to put in the book. I'll show you anyway as we go through. So this is where I'm at. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad at the front. So here's the divider with that sticker over the top. Obviously I've trimmed this down to fit into this because they don't fit. So how I've done my EX line, so I've got the English, Japanese, I've got the stamped one, and then the divider next to it, which I think finishes that row off quite nice. It wound me up because as soon as you got to that, you saw people just putting that one, and then they'd start these three with the cottony, and it would drive me mental. And I was like, no, gotta have a whole row for it. So that's how I've made up my row of my extra free spaces, which I think looks all right. Where it differs, obviously, when you come to the other EXs, there's not a lot I can do. Originally, I was going to go for like a Korean and a Chinese one, but I can't actually find them. So for now, I'm just using the actual dividers from the ETBs. But for the front, I don't think the folder's looking too bad. It's diabolical at the back. It does make you want to cry. But yeah, I've opened 150 packs to get to this point that you see, which I don't want to start totaling the prices up of them, but it's, yeah, obviously 150 packs is not cheap. All my stuff was done pre-ordered in November when it first dropped, so I've not paid any scalping prices, and I refuse to pay any scalping prices for anything. This is probably the best part of the book at the minute, because I'm only missing the 3 master balls there and the 2 master balls there, and then I've got my other line there as well. These are actually still sealed as well, so I've not opened these. These are still sealed up from the surprise boxes, but I think that little sticker does it quite nice, just sets it off nice. And I've done that, and I've matched them up all the way through the book. The issue comes in as well on the other EXs where they're not in the Japanese. That happens a couple of times through the book, which causes me a bit more of a problem. I've got a couple lines done, to be fair, and I'm not sure if anybody has actually seen this one. This is I actually need this card anyway for the Pokeball. Now I've seen misprints before with what they call texture shift, so the actual word, the top let's say coating that they put on the top would be misaligned, so it'd be above it, so you get 3 stars above. The writing would be above. This one is completely missing the whole top of that, which is weird. I've not actually come across another one like this at all. But I need it, so it goes in the folder where it should be going. So yeah, it's that was a weird one pulling that. I'm not sure if I was happy or pissed off, to be fair with that. Apparently that's quite a niche market, but it's not something I've ever looked at. So anyways, onwards. I've now got 2 of these, believe it or not. None of these though. 2 of them. Oh hey. And I actually think that looks quite nice on the Embryon, to be fair. You get that if anybody else wants that. That's off Amazon. I think they're like 8 to 10 quid for a few sheets. It's not cheap. Yeah, there's another one that's not in the Japanese version. But again, another line done there. That one's nearly complete. So I don't think I'm doing too bad here, to be fair. But again, this is the front of the folder, so I'm still missing quite a few Master Balls and Pokeballs, but to be fair, they're not that expensive. I've got sleeves there because I'm running out of those. Okay, so my trainers. I've gone down. Obviously, there's 3 and there's 3 lines, so I've chosen to go down. These are going pretty well, to be fair. You know, I'm not missing too many of these. So this all works fine. And then what I've done is where my first A-Spec card comes in, obviously because there's only one A-Spec, I've just used the next ones along and I've put them all into one. So this does kind of throw out the numbers a little bit. But I don't care. It still looks alright. So as long as you're not bothered about your numbers, you'll be fine. And then put them in the back there. So here's my trainer section. Not going too bad. I've got quite a few duplicates of each one. I do like this one though. When they're all together, I think that's quite a nice card, to be fair. All good. Happy with all that. Absolutely fine. I want to fucking throw it in the bin and just walk away, because that is it. That is absolutely, from 150 packs, that's all I've pulled. That's fucking atrocious. Like, I don't know. The money side of it doesn't bother me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not rich, but it doesn't bother me. But I would never be able to afford just to buy these cards. You know, they're way out of my price range. Maybe every 4 months I might be able to afford one of these, but obviously the Umbreon, I got no chance. But for me, my lad pulled this, and he was jumping around and going absolutely mental and loving it, and it was fantastic. The feeling was phenomenal, and it was like, oh my god, I finally fucking hit one, and it was great. And that's why we do it. That's literally, we enjoy ripping the packs. We don't ever sell anything, so yeah, that side of the money doesn't bother me. But we'd never be able to finish this, I don't think, unless we pull a god pack. Then we might just be able to finish it. But I can imagine I'm not the only one in this boat either. So anybody else who's having the same luck as us, don't worry, you're not the only ones. And then here we are at the back. So I've got the I say promo cards, but they're the ones that come with the sticker collections and the poster collections. I've got my stamped EV, my spare Umbreon, and now a spare Leafeon, and then obviously the tin artwork. I have cut these down to fit, but obviously the top ones I've cut off the top, and the bottom ones I've cut off the bottom, so the middle still match where they should. And then that's the shiny one, another shiny, and then the standard. So originally these 9 stamped cards were going here. I specifically left room for them, but I think they look better where they are placed in the line to finish that line up. So I've got 2 more booster bundles that should be coming at some point from Savvy, and then that's pretty much it. I'll have a look to buy one of each of the products that come out. So there's one coming out in a couple of months' time, and then one in September. There's probably going to be some coming out next year. Such a big set, but I won't pay scalper prices. And then once we're done, we're done. But man, we need to get some more luck on this, because this is fucking depressing. Like, really fucking depressing. But it is what it is, you know. Each one of these cards are 250 quid, give or take 200. I think the lowest one, and I don't mean just the Vaporeon, I mean all of them apart from the Umbreon, are around about the 180 to 250, £300 mark per card. You've got no chance unless you've got some serious cash where you can just start buying cards up. The rest of it, I'm happy with the rest of it. I don't know how much a folder would go for with all the Master Balls and Pokeballs. It'd be an interesting one to find out, to be fair. I know this is a bit of a longer video and a little bit of a rant, but yeah, it's I don't know, maybe people are doing better than mine. Maybe we've just been incredibly unlucky. But I think that we're doing quite well on the front of the book. It's just that shit at the back which we'll ignore forever until we actually pull some. I might just cut them pages out and just send it off, get it graded and be done with it. But yeah, I love the set. I think it's great. I think the Master Ball and the Pokeballs are fantastic. I was definitely expecting something more along the lines of like the 151 ones where they had the actual loads of the prints. But actually, to be fair, I do like these. I still think they look quite classy. Definitely something different. But yeah, no, that's my set so far anyway. Hopefully everybody else is having a bit more luck than what we are. But yeah, we do it for the love, I think. I don't know why we do it. But yeah, for the fun nights in with the family, sorting out the cards and just going, yay, we didn't hear anything. But yeah, cool. Keep collecting, have fun, and just keep going. Somebody's going to have to finish one of these sooner or later. Take care.